Hey everybody, Chris here, and welcome to, I have no idea what I'm going to title this video yet, but basically this is a progress report or an update on stuff that's going on that pertains to my 100th comic review episode weekend. For those of you who are not familiar with Brooklyn Boys, let me explain what I mean by 100th episode weekend. First of all, it's my 100th comic review, so for any reviewer it's kind of a big deal to have made it all the way to their 100th review. At least in my case, it is. For Pete's Basement, it was a huge deal also. So for me, it's kind of a milestone also. Basically, it's not going to be just the 100th comic review episode. A lot of us here are very excited about it. Not saying there's going to be like a huge hullabaloo, but we're having a bit of a celebration for it. So it's not going to really just be the 100th review episode and that's it. There are going to be videos pertaining to the weekend or the day of my 100th comic review that are going to be uploaded before my 100th comic book review episode. Not going to really spoil what those videos are just yet, but basically they're going to all have the theme of the 100th episode. All concluding with the final 100th episode, and I find it kind of coincidental in a funny way. My 100th review, comic book review episode is going to be shot on October 1st for the last week of September, which is going to conclude the first 52 comic books in DC. It's going to, no, it's basically that's about all. The big event thing that's going to go on is it's basically going to end the entire first run of the number ones from DC. I have orders already sent out, so that tells you guys something big's coming. I've sent a few orders out already. I also posted a status, and a lot of people are already taking guesses on my comic review weekend, tentatively, and I'm praying that this works out because I've been trying to do this for a while for Brooklyn Boys. And because I haven't been able to do it for Brooklyn Boys, the 100th episode for Dark Avenger is perfect for my comic reviews. It is going to be the world's largest, fill in the blank in your mind, until then. Originally I was going to buy a model to put together for the 100th comic review episode. Unfortunately though, the only model I could find that was remotely interesting was Mega Man, and the model's only about yay big. So I scrapped the model thing and decided to go with the world's largest So yeah, so we're going with that instead. I am going to have a vote, like a pool. I'm going to shoot that video separate. It's going to be shot tomorrow before my 98th video. I'm going to start it's going to be a pool. I'll explain it on the video. It's going to be a voting, and then I'm going to give the results either on my comic book review episode, or I'm going to put together a Windows Movie Maker video with the winning. You guys will have to wait till tomorrow to see what the pool is for. Right now, nothing has arrived yet as far as the 100th comic review weekend. I do have something that Amber got me that I'm throwing in with another thing I'm putting together. Although that's still also a work in progress. There are orders, there are things coming, and I might do a progress report as they come in, but thinking about how many things are coming in from how many different places, I might just do another recap next Friday, and then do another one, but that won't work out really, because then the following Friday is the day before the 100th video. Who wants to do an update the day before? So I might do one in the middle of next week, depending on if anything comes, the end of next week, and the middle of the week before the 100th episode Saturday. So that's what I'm planning. I want to get some people together on Skype at some point, maybe have a little bit of a discussion. I know 2 people I talked to are on there already. I caught another one of my friends on there that does comic reviews, sent him a message, didn't reply back, guess he was away at the moment. So this is all to discuss within the next 2 weeks. I'll try to find a time where we'll actually have that time on Saturday, where I'll do like a minor podcast. Won't count as the podcast that I'm trying to get together, but at least it'll be some type of a discussion, some type of a celebratory discussion. There isn't going to be a party So for those of you who think it's going to be a huge party, shindig, a lot of my friends, like I said, way back when I was talking about how I got into comics, a lot of my friends don't like comics. The only people that are actually interested are the people that are here every single Saturday, minus Kevin, whom, no offense to Kev, but Kev is more along the lines of a gamer than a comic book reader, so you guys got to understand that. But everybody else basically is going to be, it's basically going to be me, Mike, who's holding the camera this time, it's not a tripod.
Hello.
Amber, Joe, and Kev will be in a couple of videos also. And we all read comics except for Kev, but Kev has some old comics, so it's part of the mix. So I'm trying to get as many video ideas together to throw in for the 100 video weekend. We actually are suspending videos on our group site, which is Brooklyn Boys 13. We're suspending video game walkthroughs on BBC 13 Gaming, specifically for this 100th video episode weekend. Specifically making sure that we are main focused on this site just for one weekend. And Mike already agreed for Brooklyn Boys 13 and BBC 13 Gaming. He agrees that we should be focusing on my 100th episode because it's a big deal. We're going to be focusing on our 2000th video on Brooklyn Boys 13. Guys, if you're watching and you're interested in watching me and my brother and our friends do some really retarded stuff, along with Epic Story, which actually got a lot of hits recently and a lot of comments. A lot of people really liked our acting and the sword fight and everything like that. Check out Brooklyn Boys 13. We're reaching our 2000 video approximately before the end of the year. Not really sure about that. It depends on the video intake, which we're working on, but because I'm focusing on this side, Mike's focusing on his side, Kev's focusing on his side, it's hard to get some group videos together other than 360s. We're trying on the group side, but this is about my site. 100th comic book review. A lot of changes. I'm editing my channel as we speak, but it's just, you know, with work and college, I come home at night and I'm exhausted. So editing a video, editing a channel right now, and editing my videos so that I have my full descriptions up, it's taking a while. But by my 100th episode, God willing, please, I'll have my channel completely updated and I'll have my videos completely descriptioned out, and all of my descriptions will be up to date, and we hit the 100th episode then and go from there. It's a really big deal for me. I appreciate all you guys sending me messages, congratulating, you know, saying you guys can't wait to see the 100th episode. So happy on how things have evolved throughout the years. I love and appreciate all your friendships. I've got a few emails from people who want to actually, I don't want to spoil it, I don't know if they want me to mention this, but I got a few people who mentioned they wanted to send something. I just want to say off the bat, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for wanting to give something. I only wish I could reciprocate as much. It's just, you know, money is so tight. And, you know, I actually had to save up. I've been saving up the entire summer. I've been putting money on the side for this 100th episode. All this stuff I'm buying is basically money I took and threw in a jar like Dog and Howler Chris did for his Giant Size X-Men #1. I basically took a small box. I took a couple of bucks from each of my checks and I threw it into a box. Got a nice amount of money and put that money in the bank just to spend specifically for this 100th episode. So this is all my extra money I actually saved for this occasion. Yeah, I actually saved up enough that I didn't even buy, for those of you who play Xbox, Dead Island. I traded two of my newer games, which is Red Faction and Crisis 2, which I really don't care for either of those games, never really played it, for Dead Island, specifically so I didn't have to spend any money on any video games this month. So, I hope you guys really enjoy this 100th episode. I am working really hard on it. I mean, I'm sure I understand how Mike and everybody else, you know, they're not as die-hard fans as I am towards comics, so I understand how I'm going to be doing a lot of the work because it's kind of, they don't understand, they really don't. I mean, Mike's been helping me a bit, but really the main issue is money. It always is. You have more money, you can do more with it, but since I don't, I'm dealing with what I have, and I pray that everything goes according to plan and you guys enjoy watching the videos I shoot during my 100th episode Saturday. Working really hard on this celebration. It's a real big deal for me. Once again, thank you everybody who's been sending me messages. Hope you come here on my channel on that Saturday. I'm going to be uploading videos as we shoot them, so it's going to be going one straight into the other, Of course, camera battery, we do have to charge it at some point, so there might be like an hour or two pause between videos. just so that the battery will recharge up, but then it goes right back to shooting, and we'll be doing, there's really not that many videos, but we are doing quite a few videos. I have quite a few ideas, quite a few things that I'm going to be doing that day, whether they be old stuff I have to review or talk about, or it's just going to be a wide variety of things. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. I'm planning this Saturday out really special, really special. You guys are going to have an enjoyable couple of videos to watch. Even if you can't make it on Saturday, they'll be there later on. And that's basically all I have to say right now. Really, it's just a lot of planning and just getting the whole day mapped out. And right now, no packages, so I can't even like get you guys wondering and clawing at the video, what's in that box, because I don't have a box to show you yet. So by next week, I'm hoping you guys will see a few boxes, a few things here and there, wondering what's in that box, what did he get, what does it look like. Of course, if it's too telltale, I'll just throw it into another box so you can't telltale what it is. So for now, guys, I'll see you in this week's comic book review. Actually, I'm going to do a pool video, so I'll see you in my next video. That's my progress report thus far. As time goes on, I'll add more to the progress. So I guess this is part 1. So I'll see you guys next video. Later.